Hi Gators, this is an overview of Section 4 in Borderlands, La Frontera, and you're going to be looking at all of the things that you previously have and more. So you'll look for things that are connected to the crossroads. You want to make sure that you know and understand what crossroads is, and remember to think about things in layers, not just what they are literally, but what they could mean figuratively as well. Before you begin this section, be sure to refresh on the different literary devices. The notes are in the reader's resource page, and we looked at symbolism, simile, metaphor, and imagery. Be sure to brush up on the feminist gender and sexuality queer theory lenses before you look at this section as well. And look for examples of vulnerability. Now, that's a lot to look for in one section, so it might be to your benefit to go through a couple of times. And of course, remember the colors from previous: blue, anything connected to Borderlands; green, something that seems important or that makes you have a question; yellow is vocabulary; the purple color is for vocabulary that's related to conflict or struggle; and red is what is connected to tolerance and ambiguity. So now you'll have pink for what is related to crossroads. Okay, give you a couple of examples to get started. Remember to make sure that you leave space for doing any translations using Google Translate for parts that you are unfamiliar with to help you gain a better understanding of the text. On this copy, I've also left you some questions to be thinking about. In this section, she mentions a creature. So be thinking about what she means by creature. And of course, in addition to the words that I have highlighted in yellow, if there are other vocabulary words that are unfamiliar to you, remember to use the dictionary feature to identify those. And kneading is a verb. It is an action word that means to work into dough or paste with your hands. Okay, so be sure to use that and any other features that you have along the way. Okay, in this particular section, I've given you some questions. So signposts to stop, pause, think about different things. Additional reminders to do some translating if there are parts that you're not familiar with. And at the very end here, spills onto the next page, but has a question about what is going on in this section. It's more than the literal, okay? So you can think about things very concretely, but think about them in terms of ideas as well. What is the corn, or what ideas, or concepts or feelings could the corn represent? What is the dough, rock, rolling pin, comal, pestle, comino, ajo, and pimenite? And that will give you a basic idea and understanding of this section before we go into El Camino de la Mestiza, or the Mestiza Way, in section 5.